Warning: the following contains material that may be too disturbing to some people. Descriptions of violence, mature situations, and adult themes. This is intended for mature audiences. Viewer discretion is advised.
You can't deny me that fact.
All right,
you can't deny that.
Yeah,
and we are live. Welcome to another episode of Unknown New Orleans. Brandon?
Woohoo! Thank you for starting us off there. And welcome again to this holiday edition of Megawatts Hornet.
I was on it.
Glad. All right, so we may have a semi-new face for the more, informed viewers. This individual may not be, shall we say, the as new as others might think, but we do have a new face here today. We have someone joining us who will be playing a very integral part. But before we get started, anyone want to give a sort of rundown on what's been going on here? What have you guys been up against? What's going on, down in the Big Easy? I'm sure like nothing important is happening, right?
All the magic is gone.
True.
Voice is has taken out all use of magic. We didn't know if it was just in the city at first. I think we found out it was all across the world. And they're trying to ascend, right? That's basically right best way to put it. I think.
Yeah.
Yes.
And we're trying to figure out a way to stop them from successfully doing that by getting everyone, by winning the unconscious vote, by getting everyone to believe magic is real. Is sort of the gist of it, I think.
We also, after a few little complications, have gotten some help from the band Party of Bards in California to help us essentially write a song and as a way to help persuade people against the voice itself.
Right. Yes, we're trying to get all the help we can get because we're gonna probably need it. A miracle would be pretty good right now.
Sure. Unfortunately, it looks like someone shut down miracles in your area. Almost like they knew this was coming.
Yeah.
And then we are also fixing up Haley and Isobel and their previous friend's boat to hopefully get it set sailing, so that way that is another avenue of which case we can broadcast our, what we want to say and do on the thing.
Yep. So, I think I know where I would like to start. AJ, are you still with us?
Uh-oh.
Oh, no.
The cold got him.
Oh, no, AJ.
The voice got to him, guys.
No.
Right. Well, I guess it serves me right for, being a little late. I am sorry about that, guys. Or AJ has stepped away or is having technical difficulties.
It has to be technical because he messaged me excited about something literally 3 minutes ago.
Okay.
So it has to be a technical difficulty.
All right, then. We are going to start with, then, a plane arriving in New Orleans. How many people did Micah bring?
This is Steph is struggling because I don't necessarily remember everyone's name. So her restraint of charge,
Brad.
She would try to bring Dustin if he's willing.
I can think Dustin is willing. I'll send you a thing that may help you with names. Oh, that doesn't have names on it. I'm an idiot.
Okay, well, that person's gone, that person's gone, that person's dead, that person's gone, that person is dead.
Jesus.
God damn it.
Everybody's dead.
It's an empty plane.
It's an empty plane, ghost plane.
Sara Bess is a giffen.
Mm-hmm.
Tony, Brad, and Dustin.
All right. Also, AJ, welcome back. Oh no.
I was gonna say, was that a magic trick?
No.
Uh-oh. I pull out my...
No! More people could.
AJ there.
Yeah, I thought I did too. I thought I did.
Yeah, he did, he did. Pull out summons him.
It's working.
For once, the gun is working.
I start waving it around like a crazy person.
All right. AJ, everything okay?
Maybe you disconnect.
Oh,
Try
no.
again.
Oh, no.
Question mark.
Maybe it's like a...
He's still in the thing, so it's a Discord problem, I think.
Wait, are y'all talking about me?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, my bad. I must have missed something somewhere. Whoops.
Oh Lord. We've been screaming.
I've been able to hear you just fine. I just didn't know who you were talking about.
Sorry.
Wait, we said your name.
No, I didn't. I didn't hear it.
Okay.
All right, Jake.
This is not.
Then.
This is a bit, is it? This is a bit.
This is a bit. It sounds like a
What do you
bit.
need?
Jake.
Yes, I'm here. I'm in everything. Are we live?
Alright.
What are we doing?
Yeah, we're live.
Yeah.
Yeah. Welcome to the show, bud.
Hey, thanks for having
Are
me.
we live?
You did
Okay.
not tell me that Uno this week was going to be SNL.
Hi.
So, Jake, we're gonna start with you. All right, here, okay? You have been out on the West Coast since, the issues earlier on in the year. You had some hard times. Everything kind of, started falling apart. You got kicked out of school. Then there was a weird tall guy who was haunting your dreams and all that stuff. And good news is you haven't had to deal with any of that shit since you left New Orleans. Now, again, your boyfriend, who was back here, or kind of boyfriend, I mean, I don't know if you guys had labels or whatnot, that was still a kind of a hang-up thing. Did you try to keep in touch with him? Or did you just let that go after he basically got you all kicked out? Jake?
He's trolling us.
All right, I really, honestly, I think I'm missing out on something here. It feels like y'all are expecting me to do something.
Well, yeah, I was asking you a question. Sorry.
Somebody help me, please. I'm drowning.
Hello. So, what do you envision Jake having been doing since he left New Orleans?
Did you hear what Brandon just said?
No, not at all.
He's not hearing
okay.
you. That's what's going on.
All right.
Can you not specifically hear Brandon?
I specifically cannot hear Brandon.
That makes so
Okay.
much. We're literally
my
sitting
gosh,
here going like, he's
so
been
sorry,
talking
bro.
This is okay.
All right. 1 second. This is a problem. This happened before.
Am I the only one who can't hear Brandon?
I think so.
Correct.
I think you're the only one who can't hear him.
All right,
Wolfie.
Okay, all right. Give me 90 seconds to figure this out. I'll be back.
I'm so sorry. He literally was a troll.
He literally couldn't hear anything Brandon was saying. He was just like, what am I supposed to be doing? He had... Oh, man, poor guy.
Oh, that was...
Okay.
Hello, AJ.
Brandon!
Okay,
you.
yay, all right.
Okay. So, recap for technical difficulties. All right. So, as you will recall, Jake has left New Orleans probably several months back in probably not the best condition. He got kicked out of school, didn't know where he was going to stay, was trying to stay on a ship, and then a very, very tall man was haunting his dreams.
Oh, that guy. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Yes, I do remember.
And Jake made the, very, very logical decision that he's going to take a break. He's going to go back out to the West Coast, which I believe is where he is from, correct?
Correct.
All right. So, question I have to do is, what did Jake do on the West Coast while he was out there? Well, around where on the West Coast would he be around? In California?
Yeah, California. Jake went close to home, though not straight back to home. Probably attempted to enlist in classes somewhere in or around the Bay Area, in San Francisco-ish area. It was already a little ways into the school year, so he probably didn't get in right away. But he recommitted himself to his studies. He, I guess, is currently pursuing a master's in electrical engineering. And he really enjoyed what he was doing at the radio station, so he tried to find a small little radio station he could work at as well.
So would you say he'd be interested in, getting involved in, community activities and things like that?
Yeah, I think he would.
All right. Okay. So,
How you gonna screw me, man?
oh, I'm not gonna screw you. I'm gonna give you a gift. So-
Is this a gift I'm gonna like? Remember, we're in the holiday season. Be nice.
It's come on. I would never do something so mean and cruel. So if Jake out there
Mm-hmm.
discovered that there was a community project where there was a sort of, couple like celebrities, possibly from a formerly well-known band, that were trying to like put together and like keep people fed and sort of like build the better community and fight back against like the influence of drugs and other sort of gang influences in the area. Is that the sort of person that a group that he would want to say lend his time to?
Yes.
If he was. All right, so I'd like to I'd like to introduce you to Micah Bates. She is the leader of a group that may have called itself the Fellowship at one time, although its name is somewhat in fluctuation. Fellowship was kind of the name of the old group. They called themselves the Party of Bards. That was the band name. Fellowship was their first album, first and only album. After that, their lead singer and guitarist met a very grisly end, and kind of got involved in a very, terrible campaign. Anyway. We're going to roll back a little bit. So, Haley. Oh. So, on this sort of journey, I'm going to take over Micah. So, you start getting the feeling, you've been getting this feeling in the pit of your stomach that you need to go back to New Orleans. Someone there or something there needs you. It's something that you can't really shake, but it's been gnawing at you. What has Jake been doing in response to these sensations in his body?
Jake's been taking to what he can, taking to social media and trying to check up on the people that he associated with in New Orleans. Izzy and Haley and Foyle and even Sky.
So the only one of those that didn't fall off the map seems to be Sky, who apparently inherited his boss's business and has been running it since his boss disappeared.
Fuck.
But everyone else, gone. Like, no word, hide, or hair of them. It's like they've basically disappeared.
Okay.
That is... So how often do you imagine that Jake spends around Micah? Does and her like sort of group of people? Is it only every so often, or?
I think it depends on what else he has going on, but if that's the only thing, then he throws himself wholeheartedly into it. I think more than the casual help, but less than, say, like a member of, you said, the Fellowship?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I imagine he's probably around more than the occasional volunteer, but probably less than anybody who was like a founding member or something like that.
Sure. I'd like you to roll me notice. All right.
Okay. And on this lovely character sheet, all I see are. Ugh. I see none of that.
Okay. So,
I see
what
my
you should be able to
identities.
do
Yes.
is there should be macros. And if 1 second, I'm going to make sure. So here we're gonna put up your token right there.
Yes.
You're at the bottom of that list, and I'm gonna put these other characters right there. So if you select your token, you should be able to come up with ability roll up in the top left corner.
Correct.
That will let you roll it unless you have an identity, in which it's going to be on your character sheet in the abilities tab. If you have an identity that subs for notice, which let me look at the sheet.
Yeah, double check for me
You
because
did.
I can't see it.
Skeptic.
I would imagine so. Okay.
Yes.
All right.
If you'd like to roll skeptic, you may. 1 second. Linking back to the Roll20 sheet, the Google Doc sheet that we had for you.
Got it. Ew.
All right. So the roll is 29, but you could flip that to be a success because that is your obsession.
Okay.
All right.
Should be Jake Jacobson. All right. Yep.
Sure. So, just write out, just type under there flipped, just so that we know for record keeping. You flip that.
Got it.
Then all right. So you are around enough to pick up on the notice that apparently, there's apparently a big person flying in to talk with Micah about something. And you manage to catch that they're coming from New Orleans.
Well, I would like to be in or around that meeting.
Sure. So, big plane comes in, lands not too far off from there. Micah's there to meeting. You are able to sort of make your way in and around to these people. And that is when you see a familiar face step off that plane.
Okay. Yes. Haha. Haley.
Yes.
Okay, great. I am going to wait until the meeting is over and try to catch her on the way out.
Sure. So, you aren't able to sort of hear what exactly goes on inside of that meeting unless you listened to the session and got that in person. But no, you are able to sort of intercept Haley as you make your way out. What exactly are you doing?
Haley, you just gonna leave without saying hi?
It just kind of turns around and is like, Huh?
Wow, it hasn't been that long and you've already forgotten me? That hurts.
Roll me notice, Haley.
Oh God! I swear to God, if I fail this, there are so many problems.
Yeah, no, you almost recognize him before he even walks up to you. In fact, you're like, is that oh my god.
Yeah, she's going to run and jump on you and just start crying.
Whoa, hey, the crying's too much, because now I'm gonna start crying. Stop it! Stop it!
Hello?
Hello?
You cut out. What are you guys doing?
Oh, I said, how long have you been out here?
Well, I'm living out here now. When I left New Orleans, I came home. So, what's it been? Number of months?
Yeah, about that.
An undefined number of months?
Yeah. At least 2 months, I'd say.
Oh, only a couple. Okay,
Yeah.
all right.
It is still, as I should say, the day currently would be the evening of April 28th.
Right.
Oh. So you left maybe sometime before March, maybe in February. So March and then now April, you know.
Sure.
Are you coming with us?
Jake looks a little baffled at the I don't know where you're going, nor do I know what you're doing here. I'd love to catch up. You got some time to catch up? I know a great pho place down the way.
So, I should say Haley seems a little different.
Okay.
Fortunately, Jake, this is very time sensitive. I gave you a call. I don't know if you got my message or not, but me and Isobel and the rest of our friends are essentially making a big propaganda against someone who is awful, who murders people for believing in something that he doesn't. Will you help us fix the boat?
The boat, the boat?
The boat.
I was pretty sure that was a lost cause. Does this have anything to do with Brandon, do I know about what's going on? Do I have any inclination as to what they've been dealing with? I know I've been out on the West Coast.
The if you have tried to stay plugged in, you probably have gotten a little bit of information on the voices ramping up of tensions and things like that. Huge gang wars rumored in between the 33rds and the voice of the people.
Okay.
Shootouts, both sides, attacking each other.
Okay. Does this have to do with the voice? I heard it was back.
Yeah, it is.
Shit.
I was actually kidnapped by his goons.
I'm sorry. Kidnapped?
I was held hostage for several days.
That sounds awful. I'm sorry, Haley. I should have been there. It was tough, but
Hey.
I shouldn't have left you guys.
This is not on you. But the more help we can get, the better off we'll be. Are you willing to come back and help us finish what we started?
I mean, I'm building a life here, Haley.
I'm not asking you forever. I am asking as you are one of my favorite people, and I am asking for your help just this one last time.
I don't know how much help I can be, but if Micah's okay with me going, then yeah, I'll help you.
And afterwards, you can come back to your home, to the life that you've built here.
You don't. Okay. Oh no, that's fine. Let me just a minute. And Jake's gonna pull out his phone, send a text message, and then put the phone back in his pocket and go, okay. Believe it or not, I've settled, I think, everything I need. We just got to check with Micah and make sure it's okay.
Of course.
So I'm gonna ask Micah, are you comfortable with this addition of this, hanger-on who has experience apparently with the people in New Orleans? She's given the thumbs up.
But she didn't give you like all of her attention. She was doing it during a phone call. She's not even quite sure what you asked her. Or she's very aware, and she's a great multitasker.
She's very aware. She knows that you have things with broadcasting and stuff, and so you're the perfect person for the job. Huzzah! Jake Johnson has come in there. Also, I should say, I'm assuming Micah has probably been working on you about being a little more confident. Standing at you, telling you that you fill a very important role, and that you need to make sure that you are there filling that important role. And you can't. You don't need to be you don't need to be cocky or anything like that. But have pride in what you do. She's been trying to convince you of that.
Jake obviously appreciates that, but he still is struggling with identity issues. And she hasn't seen my character sheet. So yeah, if Micah's good with it, Jake will. Are we flying? Is it a plane?
Yeah. No, there's an
Okay.
airplane.
Oh. Okay, great. Flying, perfect. Okay. There's seatbelts, right?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, that's all right. Great. Let's get on the giant metal tube that's going very high up into the air. It's gonna be fine.
It will be fine.
Yeah. People fly all the time. I mean, how often do these kinds of things go down, right?
All right. You managed to fly your way out of New Orleans, or out of LA, down to New Orleans, arriving there on the next morning because you have a chartered flight. It is now the morning of the 29th. Isobel is busy securing things with her father, and thus will be somewhat busy.
He's kind of slowly getting up and getting ready to head out to, well, she might try to organize like a group meeting to kind of go over everything that needs to try to get done today. So just sending out like a mass text message of get together at this place, obviously within the compound, so that way we can discuss all the things that need to get taken care of today.
Sure. So, with that, we're gonna go to Tilly. Tilly, what welcome have you arranged for the visiting dignitary and her entourage?
That's what I get for sassing off in the chat.
Yeah.
Yep. Do I ever learn? Absolutely not. There is an escorted ride sent to pick them up.
So it's just a car with an escort sent to drive them to a location?
Tilly is in the car. I guess.
Tilly's in the car? Just Tilly's in the car?
I assume Jeff would have gone with her as well.
Do you want Jeff to go with you as well?
Let's bring Sara Bess, actually, because she actually knows these people, right?
Sara Bess went with Haley.
Me.
I'm very dumb.
All right, Ray will go with you. She
Reylen!
knows who these fucking people are.
Yes, I bring Reylen. I promise not to run
Ray
away from my
knows
guards.
who Micah is?
Yes, they've spoke together before.
Oh, okay.
I think briefly, but doesn't.
She
I'm trying to
knows.
remember if Reylen was familiar with Party of Bards.
She's heard their stuff. She knows who they are. She just, being far-fetched in a way, she's not like, oh my god, I know everything about you.
There's not many of them left.
Also, some of them were mislabeled.
Were they?
Yeah, the dude at the top.
Specific name.
I think they're talking in private about it right now.
Oh, Jack's character. I saw the badge.
Yeah.
And thought that it was Brad.
No.
And then saw African American gentleman and thought Father Thomas.
Okay. Yeah.
But I see the cigarette now.
Wyatt died in his sleep like a good man.
No, it's a thing. Anyway, no. So
Joanne
the
had to
welcome
step away
wagon.
for a second.
You are part of the welcome wagon, and you need to step away for a second.
Yes. No, Joanne stepped away for a second, just
Joanne
to let you be
is
aware.
The welcome wagon, and Joanne steps away. All right. Okay. So.
But
the
I am
welcome,
still here.
The welcome wagon is Tilly and Ray. And possibly a lot of angry-looking gangsters with guns. So, because Tilly has stepped away, Haley, you start leading your friend Jake down to, what looks to be a group of 33rd Street boys. You know, the vicious gang that's been getting into a gang war.
Yeah. Great. Haley. Maybe we should get back on the plane.
Hold on.
No. They're killers.
Listen. They helped get me out.
Helped. They helped get you. They're selfish killers. That's not.
Jake, look at me.
Haley, I'm looking at you.
Have I ever lied to you?
I can't think of anything at the moment, but give me 5 minutes.
The answer is no. I would not ever put your life in complete risk. I
Says
am
the
here.
woman that dragged him across the country to be at risk.
Shut up.
Hey, Jake, don't worry. She just lied to you. You found it. Good job. There was not even
I
5
said
minutes.
complete risk. After he's done with the boat, he can leave if he wants. She's not forcing him to do anything. But anyways, she would be like, I know these people. Okay. They gave me and Isobel a home when we didn't have one. They are safe. Everything is fine.
Gonna be honest, don't necessarily believe that last statement, but I trust you, Haley. So, where are we going?
We are going to the terraces of Tulane. This is where the 33rds are stationed. And this is where Isobel and myself and our partners and friends live.
Excellent. Joanne, have you returned yet?
Yes, I have.
All right. So, while your friend Haley seems to be having a very intense conversation with a dude you do not recognize, a royal procession is proceeding off the plane. Ended with one Micah Bates, a purple-haired woman with a, would you like to describe that tattoo?
Can I just post it?
You may post it. And then describe where it is.
Okay. So it is a human skull adorned with a crown, pearls, and roses. And it is on the right side of her neck. So very prominent.
I will say this is a new, a somewhat new addition. It's become all the rage for several people. A little hardcore and edgy, possibly for Jake, or maybe Jake likes it. I don't know. I don't want to speak for Jake.
I mean, I'm not a tattoo person, but to each their own.
Joanne, please roll me notice.
Cool. I know how to do that. Hold, please. Computer is made of glass. Listen!
It's okay.
Holy shit.
All right. You notice that several other people that she has brought with her, their other tattoos or markings or something that have some issue that relates to that crown and pearls and skull and roses. It's definitely a motif being played around. So, the two of you, what are you doing?
You might want to tell your boys to stop looking so intimidating. That poor guy looks like he's about to piss himself.
Is that Reylen or Haley?
That's
Speaking
Ray.
to who? Ray speaking
Tilly.
to who? To
Tilly. She
Tilly.
specified Tilly.
All right.
Tilly looks around at her guards that she's grown so fucking used to being around. She's like, oh shit, you're right. That's kind of scary, isn't it? You guys want to back off or maybe give them some room to breathe?
They look at you and they take a step back, leaving you more open. Micah, what are you doing at
Thank
this
you.
display of skill?
She has her lips pursed and is kind of like giving hard glances at Haley.
Haley just kind of like, oh shit. And is like biting her lip, slightly blushing, and is now slightly afraid.
Alright, Tilly, I think the ball's in your course. What are you doing now as you're standing down with this woman?
She puts her hand on Raylan's shoulder as in like, just be like, it's good, you're okay. And steps forward like, hi, you must be Micah, I'm Tilly Weih. And she offers her hand to you.
Micah
This
will
very
shake
small
it.
woman.
Micah Bates.
Pleasure to meet you, and thank you for coming so quickly. We've got a ride here for you. Is there anything you need to do before we go home? Well, my home. Yours too, while you're here.
Mm,
A imposing African American gentleman with a lit cigar in his mouth takes a puff and goes, I believe more formal introductions might be in order. Who exactly are you?
Oh, I'm the Queen of New Orleans.
Shoots a look at Micah.
Micah, like, her gaze turns a little harder as she looks at Tilly, turns and shoots Haley a dirty look, and then back to Tilly. Queen?
Yes, and I know you are also a queen of your residence. I'm sure we can work together to figure this thing out.
Well, I am here for assistance, and I think we are working towards the same goal based on what your envoy said.
Yes, it's affecting not only us and not only yourselves, but the whole world, we found.
You must have quite a sphere of influence if you can speak for the goings on of the entire world.
Well,
Be
when you
fair,
said
Ray speaks up. As far as we know, it's only across the states.
yeah, when you send somebody in a plane across and you can't get any spark to light, so to say, it's a little troubling. And you can only assume the span is broader.
The tall African American gentleman goes, so we just gonna stand here?
No, best to bring this home. Please. And she like gets into the car and like makes sure everybody has room.
I will follow. Well, Ray will follow behind her. Well, technically everyone will, so.
Probably gonna need to spend. How many cars did you bring, Tilly?
3.
3. Okay, that should be enough for. We're gonna rule that's enough to carry all the people she brought.
Yes.
You are able to carry at least most, if not all, the people with you in the various cars as you drive on to Tulane. Once you get to Tulane, it is very, very more clear. There are some flashbacks Mike is having about a certain individual. You could definitely see Bradford is sort of giving you a look like, we've been here before.
I'm about to get murdered, is what Haley is thinking.
You pull on up. You are let outside, and then as you are there, there goes, Your Highness, Lady Bates. Sir Mayor would like to welcome you.
Michael kind of like give him a nod and shake his hand.
This is just a regular dude, you know, like.
Oh, I'm sorry. You identified him, to my understanding, as Jeff Mayer.
No.
Okay.
This was a person delivering you a message saying that Jeff Mayer would like to receive you if you could come this way, you know. They pat you down for weapons, you know. Bradford will return over the handgun he has, you know. And I am certain they find several rabbit's feet on you.
Yeah, or like small tufts of rabbit fur.
They don't take those, and they don't take Bradford cigarettes, and you are led on inside. From there, I think we can focus on Haley. You said you were gathering everyone else. You have gotten Micah involved.
Yes, we are doing the gathering.
All right.
And having breakfast.
Pancake!
Sure. So, you guys have stuff to plan and discuss. Because I'm not certain you guys did any of that between sessions. So, the floor is yours. Take it away, Kate.
Why I did a thing. So, alright. So, on the list that Sarah was making, one of the main key points that we wanted to first work on was getting the boat back in order so that way we can start sailing about, and once the broadcast is up and going on the ship, then that's another means of things that we can use up against the voice. So the things highlighted is get ship fixed up, create quick content, so things that we want to talk about, such as like I don't know, maybe you want to share about how you're so passionate about something, and if magic is gone, how you'll lose that passion, lose the hope, lose the faith, anything along those lines.
No, Micah kind of like stands up, and she's got wide Mercedes. I am sorry.
Yeah.
Mercedes.
No, God, no, please. No.
Wide, crazy eyes. Gets up on the chair. No, that's not what we talk about.
What do
What do we talk
about?
about?
See, the universe.
Okay.
It gave me all of the answers.
Then what are all of these wonderful answers?
See, it's not about magic. I mean, it is about magic, but it's not magic. It's...
Guys, don't get it started again. Well, you were
Honey,
off and away.
please.
She already described some of this. I tried to take notes, but she puked on my notebook.
Oh.
It's the magic of human nature. It's
Okay.
love and tilling the ground and books and drugs. Oh, the drugs.
Okay, honey, we can't talk about drugs on the radio.
Mercedes,
It's...
you can talk about how the world needs more love, more tilling, and things like that nature.
It is the magic of falling in love. It is the magic that grows inside of you while keeping secrets, or drinking, or
Yes.
embracing chaos in the world.
I mean,
It is the
Yes.
rush of cutting your flesh open.
Okay,
I
see,
did
now that's the
not
thing.
mention that. I
Love,
did not
kindness,
mention that.
joy, yes, that's what's going to get us. But we can't exactly be divulging everything else. Oh no, now I see a point in this.
To her point, what was one of the biggest movements during the 70s?
Cocaine.
Oh my god.
But more importantly, sex, drugs, rock and roll.
Yeah, good point.
This is just a whole, very detailed description of.
She just doesn't have any rock and roll right now.
Anyways, we will keep that in mind.
You don't see, do you?
If I put a notebook
this
in
is
front of you,
Reylen
are you going to
talking,
throw
right?
up on it?
This is Haley.
Okay. She's gonna walk over to Haley and kind of put her hands on her face and kind of she doesn't put her fingers in Haley's eyeballs.
No!
But
God, no.
next to her eyes, and is gonna kind of push her eyelids open. You need to see. The universe is telling you the answer.
I gave you a part of this answer by bringing the party of bards out here. They are a part of the answer. I might not be able to see everything the universe shows you, Mercedes.
Here, and
But it
she
has
reaches
shown
into her
me-
pocket and starts pulling out LSD.
Tilly's going to gently guide Mercedes back to her chair and sit her down with a glass of water. Honey, we can't keep doing this. Do you want a notebook? We'll read the notebook. Are you going to throw up on the notebook?
What's Jake doing while all of this is happening?
He has slowly hopefully unnoticed, begun to make his way towards the closest door.
I'd like to roll
Secrecy roll
notice.
that.
I'd like to roll notice
I
for
would
sure.
also like to roll
Notice and secrecy, guys.
Notice!
Secrecy.
That's the same roll for me.
Nope. Straight up and down.
He is also trying to notice. She fucking
Would you say
failed.
that this is concentration?
Please let it be
I would say what?
Noticing Jake get up and leaving is a task requiring concentration.
No.
Okay.
Son of a bitch. Secrecy.
She sees
Okay.
nothing.
She sees the
Mercedes
universe.
sees nothing.
Shit.
And Jake
She
can't
sees the
move.
universe.
Oh no, Jake can move. He's just obviously visible when he does so because of the 35 out of the 38, and everyone else notices him edging his way towards the door.
Haley's going to walk over and be like, "Are you okay?"
Nope, not at all. Nope, not okay, not okay. I don't know what I was thinking coming out here. You did not tell me you associated with people like this, and I'm not. I can't do it, Haley. Can't do it.
Jake?
You got the wrong guy.
Jake, you are a piece in this puzzle.
No, I think I'm a piece in some
Things-
other puzzle.
things-
Maybe like one of
things
those
had-
30-piece puzzles that like nobody does and they just leave it in the closet. I want to be part of that puzzle.
I'm not gonna force you to stay here. But when you left, a lot of things went bad and we met a lot of new people. Yes, is Mercedes super high right now? Yes, she is.
Do you need Xanax?
Listen,
I think you need a Xanax, honey. Drink the water.
the plane is gonna take a bit to refuel. Give us a night, just one night of your time. See what we can do. Give us some guidance on the boat, which is what I'm assuming you're here for. And then you could be on your way. I promise you, we're not all crazy. Not all of us.
There you go.
No, we are. Don't you see? That's the point.
Mercedes, please,
At
honey.
least I haven't been bitten by the crazy.
Just by a parasite.
Oh my.
He's looking at Tony and sure. I mean,
Anthony.
what's? Oh, I'm sorry, Anthony. Anthony.
Yes.
My apologies, Anthony. Looking at Anthony.
It's a running joke, don't worry.
That's okay. I'm gonna take it seriously. If you're gonna correct me, I'm gonna do it. Looking at the man in front of him. Yeah. I mean, sure. What's one night? I can do one night.
That's all we need. That's all we need.
Anthony looks very run down. I'm guessing probably a bit on the pale side.
I'm leaning on something as we're talking.
Perfect.
Tilly, why didn't you give him the heroin?
Because he doesn't need the heroin, honey. I needed that.
No, 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 no.
For
We're
the
not-
parasite.
no. I don't know if that's gonna fix a parasite, and we don't need
Yes.
anybody else.
Yes, it destroys them.
Oh my god.
Hand over
why-
Tilly's
I'm
mouth.
sorry. I'm gonna take Mercedes into the other room
Yeah.
while you guys have a serious conversation.
No, no, no.
No. Just leave her.
Your hand's covered. Shut up. I mean, your
Yeah,
mouth is covered. So
It's okay.
Ray
No,
is
it's
going
fine.
to say continue.
I will take him to the basement and he can ride the horse.
Tilly puts her hand over Mercedes' mouth. Now we're just the chain.
Tilly, enough. If it's a chance, I'm taking it. You guys solve what's going on. Mercedes, take me there.
Tilly moves her hand. It's just like a gesture of, okay, whatever.
Ray will remove her hand from Tilly.
I'll be back in a few, or however long this takes. Can
See
I
you
join
tomorrow.
Mercedes?
Unless you die.
No! Do everything not to
You
die.
you probably won't die.
I mean, you experimented on Darren, and I know I'm stronger than him, so that's fine.
Oh, he calls you a bitch?
Ray will go with you because, yes.
All alone again?
You have Haley and the rest of the fucking hooligans with you. You're not alone.
Okay, so yes, Reylen,
Valid.
Mercedes, and Anthony exit stage left, leaving Tilly, Haley, Jake, Micah, and whatever else is being discussed. Good luck.
I think Micah is off with Jeff. Yes.
I'm just sitting there eating a pancake with my hands. Well,
Maxwell pancake.
Maxwell pancake.
I've probably got a smoke in one hand.
I swear to God.
Smoking a
Maxwell's probably
pancake
giving you a lecture about how that ruins the flavor and has given up on you.
enhances it.
Yeah.
I'm trying very hard to drag your chair near the open window. Like, come on, please, man. Stinks in here.
I thought this was a smoking kitchen.
No, it's Maxwell's kitchen.
Well, it's a smoking kitchen.
So,
No.
Haley smacks the notebook down on the ground, on the table.
She just throws it on the ground.
Continuing on, if the heroin does not help Anthony, we can make like a commercial or something of the kind that shows that without magic, Anthony is dying. That can be a backup plan. There is also the religious angle from Father Thomas, getting him to express the miracles of the world that was told by the Bible itself, or what have you.
Sara Bess has kind of been leaning against the wall. Jake, I think, may have seen her, like, once. Maybe twice. But she's not around very often, or hasn't been. So she's gonna kind of push off the wall, and it's like, is religion the type of magic that we're trying to save, though?
I mean, it's a big thing, but also, like, Christian radio and stuff is like strong shit.
I honestly think this is what Haley says. I honestly think that we are trying to hit it from all angles that we possibly can. Because we need as many people to vote for our side and reasoning as we possibly can.
Religion does reach
You
a
make
lot
a
of
good
people.
point. As strange as it sounds, I think what we might want to do is make an earworm.
Yeah.
That's also a part of the reason why we brought the Party of Bards, is because they make catchy enough songs, and it's pretty good, if I do say so myself, that it's very catchy. It's one that you want to play multiple times in one setting. We need to make something that people want to listen to, and it gets stuck in their head over and over and over again.
Well, then you're looking for a jingle.
Or a tagline or something, yeah.
Huh.
Those could be useful, yes, but also creating a song or a poem or whatever else is viable too.
In essence, we're looking for a meme. A meme in any form. Still a meme.
As you guys are all gathered here, you start hearing commotion as someone comes and knocks and says, "Turn on a radio. Something's happening."
Oh, great.
Shit.
Until he turns on the nearest radio.
Do not adjust your airwaves. It is I, the one who has been called the voice of the people. I'm coming to you early with my message. Through proper channels, though, this is the first time you are likely hearing my voice. I am here to tell you is I have won. I have successfully removed the insipid influence of magic in your lives. It has been several days and it has not existed. Did you notice? Were you aware of any change at all? Likely not. That is how insignificant it was in your life to begin with. But to some, it is everything. To some, this is a freedom. And he starts going on and on and on about all of this stuff. very in-depth, long-winded sort of, thing. It's going over all the airwaves.
All of them? Like, if we change the station, it's on everything?
Not everyone, but like enough. Like you can get to a few of them that are, still playing music or something.
He's hitting most FMs and AMs. The occasional.
Haley's eyes go a bit wide, and she's like, "We need to get started."
Immediately.
And near the end of it, it says, "We will be sending you regular updates. The world will be different from here on out. You may not even notice it, but it will. I am here to save you from the terrible, terrible price of belief in things that should not exist." The broadcast will run for nearly an hour, maybe a little over it, before it cuts off.
People, any questions?
When do we
How
start?
do we make sure that he doesn't hijack our hijacking?
Oh, you leave that to me. I'm sure he's upgraded his tech since the last time I've jousted with him. But I cracked his code once.
Oh?
I can do it again.
We love to see it.
Alright, looks like our fight is looking up.
So what is your current objective?
It sounds like Haley was wanting us to work on the ship first, or am I correct in that assumption?
Yeah, I feel like that's a thing. Sorry, I didn't mean to.
We need to get that up and going. Because if we are able to legitimately sail around and have a broadcast up, that's already one solution right there. And we could maybe have Jake, contact his people to see if they're willing to kind of ally themselves with us and let us broadcast out of their things in California, so that way we're not just hitting New Orleans, we're hitting multiple places. Because I know Isabel's working on her dad right now.
Yes.
Can you, and she's going to kind of look at Jake, hijack Twitch streams?
Oh, interesting idea.
Sure, Aoife could help. She's also a hacker.
I generally try to avoid things that might get me in trouble with the law.
Oh, you just make sure you don't get caught.
I mean, also,
Jake
I'm sure as long as you
kind of-
don't take his money.
Kind of just stops, stares at her. Well, thank you. That's helpful. I could look into if you have somebody else who is and it sort of catches in his throat, hacker. They are probably more equipped to handle that kind of thing. I
But-
have not done a lot since I left Tulane, and most of it has been analog radio.
Okay.
Whatever you can and are willing to do helps. And if you are willing to help Aoife hack into things, I'm sure she would appreciate it.
Why don't I take a look at the boat and we'll start there.
I think that's the best idea.
Will you guys be able to shoot me a text with what you need? I can scrounge up the parts.
Yeah, we can do that.
He may have locked me out of my charges, but I'm still the best thief that you have ever met.
That is a fact.
Really?
Yeah, no,
Huh.
keep your stuff close to you.
Yeah, no, lock that shit up.
Jake reaches into his pockets and turns them inside out, and all he has is a singular key and a cell phone.
Is it the
Oh,
newest
God.
model cell phone?
No, it is an old school.
Say it's a clamshell.
Nah, it's not quite a clamshell. It's something. It's not quite the Sidekick, but it's something akin to that. It's something that he can.
Is it like a BlackBerry?
Oh, that's funny. Yeah, it's something with analog keys though. It's not a touchscreen. It's definitely got like an analog keyboard on it.
Yeah, where you could smush your fingers on it. It goes click, 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 click.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sara Bess kind of like her eyes roam over and it's like, that's not worth it. It's all about the SIGs.
All right. Darren, do you know what you're wanting to do?
Well, I don't have much to offer in the way of skills or really anything but a shitty attitude, but if you guys need some muscle at the boat or a workhorse, maybe I can help out.
I mean,
I'll bring my gun.
sounds
I
good.
yeah. Muscles probably good. If memory serves, the boat was muscles good. Yeah.
All right. Well, let's get to work then.
Okay.
Think we could pull like a max headroom thing?
What?
I don't know.
I was just thinking like I don't know, maybe there's a way we can one up the voice and like hijack TV stations or something.
Interesting.
I think that's what he's trying to do.
Has it
I mean,
just
if we
been
do it
radio
first, then
up to
better.
this point?
Yes.
Okay. Interesting.
This is kind of a firefight fire situation, except it's sound waves.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, let's focus on what we got. And then this Aoife sounds like they might know what they're doing. Maybe they've got some ideas as to how to hijack something with a visual component.
Well, I just figured that more people probably watch Twitch streams than listen to the radio or watch television.
No, it's
If we can hijack a Twitch stream, why don't we try to hijack like
Why
commercial
do you need
network?
to hijack a Twitch stream?
yeah, we can just produce a Twitch stream.
It's true.
Because
I thought this whole conversation was about getting in other people's things. I'm sorry.
well, no, if we
Wait.
hijack someone else's Twitch stream, we can find somebody that already has thousands of viewers instead of trying to build our own.
I see.
We could also like advertise, right? That's just the thought. I mean, we got one person who's kind of made him money.
Throw money at YouTubers, Twitch streamers, be the new Raid Shadow Legends.
Yeah.
Hashtag
Or
not
best
sponsored.
All right. I'll get my guns.
All right. I have listed out a list of milestones that I think you might need or want.
Oh. Okay. Okay. Fix the ship. Final update working equipment. Make something in air. Get station rights set up. Get ownership of boats. Get boat floating. Set up parallel publication pass and get engine working. Okay.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
That's actually a really good start to, like, especially if we keep branching upwards, it's gonna be easier to hit the mark. Let's get to the ship. Let's get this rolling. So that way we know exactly what we need to do to fix it.
Let's go.
You know what I just realized?
What?
The last time we went to the ship, I had my motorcycle, I think. Now I don't. And I am sad.
Are you sad about your motorcycle, Darren?
Where is it?
Oh.
It got stolen.
Back with its owners, I think.
No, not its owner.
No.
Oh, that was your actual bike? I thought you stole that shit. Sorry.
It was a gift from its owner.
A gift or a hold up, and she holds up two hands and does air quotes, or a gift?
I don't know.
No, it was actually a gift.
Oh, okay. Listen, when we hang out with essentially a bunch of rogues,
I mean, it
I
could
don't know what to tell you.
it could have been a gift. I mean, I did meet the guy in jail.
Listen, all I remember is the last time we saw that motorcycle, he was fine, and then the next time we found him without the motorcycle, he was in a dumpster. Okay? Trash man lives on.
And what does that tell you? That means it was stolen from him. And by who? looks over at Darren.
I didn't steal it.
Who stole the bike from you?
I didn't steal my own bike.
It was the I didn't get his name, did I, Brandon? It was just the leader of the bikers. The flags of
The
many
man with the
nations.
flags.
Yeah. I don't think I ever got his name.
Where do they hang out? Sara Bess S.
Oh no.
Oh no, you guys know.
They're gonna.
What's it look like?
Does it have flags around it?
I can describe the inside of the building I was in, but on the way out I was unconscious.
Drive the bike.
I think on the way in I had a bag over my head. The bike I describe in vivid detail. And it's got a little scratch here. And it's beautiful. And it has very big side saddles. And it's got this
Here.
this nice little rumble when you hit 20 that's just so relaxing.
Oh my god, did you just have an orgasm talking about your bike?
Holy shit. Okay. I think we have a ship to be repairing. I don't want to talk about Darren's fetishes.
So they
It's
don't
bad
have,
enough
like,
he's got the
a
gun.
bar they hang out at.
No, I didn't. Like, I don't know what bar they hang out at. I don't think they caught up with me. It was on the road, so they just kind of beat the shit out of me and took me hostage.
I mean, chances are if they're out wherever they're going to be, it's going to be near where we found you, and it's going to be outside.
Yeah, it's generally not that hard to steal a car or a tour bus.
Or tour.
Sara Bess just like gets this wide smile. All right, let's go.
Yeah, let's go.
All right, so recap. Where is everyone going, and what are they doing?
To the Haley's going to the ship.
I am also.
Tilly also goes to ship.
Tilly doesn't want to hang out while Anthony gets shot up.
This is a valid point. Yeah, I should probably be there. I have medical. Never mind, I go and make sure nobody
That
dies.
will not save his life.
I can try.
And then Ray is also in the basement. So there's two of me.
Sara Bess will go with to the boat.
There's two of Steph.
Mercedes will stay back.
I
So-
hope so.
Also?
The other me is dead.
God, you were saying something?
The other you is dead. I killed him.
You did.
I tried to unkill you, to be fair. At least we got the other one back, alright?
That's all good. Wasn't your fault.
It's fine.
He was
The little
very
nephew
slimy.
is fine in Frederick. It's okay.
All right. To the ship.
Levy lives on. His snail trails fucking
Right.
ruined my floors.
So it sounds like Darren, Haley, Sara Bess are at the boat. Tilly, Ray,
As
Anthony,
well as Jake.
Mercedes are shooting me up. And Jake, yes.
Yee.
All right, so for ease of things, I've moved us all here.
Nice.
Haley is going to the boat, and Mercedes is leading pack of people staying here. Anthony is staying here. Jake is going to the boat. Reylen is staying here. Sarah is going to the boat, which leaves Darren and Tilly in these groups.
I thought Tilly was staying and Darren was going.
Yes, this is correct.
Yes.
Yes.
All right. We're going to go with the boat people first.
Okay.
So, you all arrive at the ship.
Oh crap.
I have a question for Haley as we're on our way.
Sure.
Yes.
So, is your money on you or Tilly?
For what?
Who she's gonna kill first?
Probably me.
I don't know. You weren't the one that pretended to be in charge of the city.
Yes. But I did bring her into the middle of two kings, and I was so scared that I forgot to tell her, but I already offered my life, so I can't really offer anything else.
That's fair.
Anyway, you have made your way to the boat. I will say this. Jake, it looks nearly untouched from when you left it.
Ooh,
There may be some mud tracks on the floor that you don't recall, but no, it looks almost exactly the way you guys left it.
wow. Okay. So, if memory serves, I had a sound booth and a control panel up and running. So, are they still running?
Sorry.
Oh, that.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I'm alright. Some saliva went down the wrong pipe.
Your arms above your head for a second. It'll help. I don't know why, but it always helps me.
Okay, thank you very much for that. I did it. It only kind of worked. Anyway, no. Yeah, no, so it looks like everything is there. Roll me knowledge.
Sure,
I'll give you
boss.
a plus 20 shift for being familiar with this.
Okay. Great. The heck is that?
I don't know.
It should be an 80.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you put a plus in front of your plus for 20.
I did, yes.
Yeah, just put the regular number unless it's a minus, and then you can put minus.
Aha. Okay.
Sure, so no. The roll stands. That is a successful roll. You can go in there, you can turn it on, it's still working. Alright? Admittedly, the issue is you probably, if you want this to run more, you could use a bigger, some more battery power or some
Right.
other more power generation on the ship. But once the ship is running, its own generators should give you guys more power.
Right. Okay.
Other than that, maybe a bigger antenna, more heavy duty if you're actually going to be broadcasting, more than just a hobby.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah. Okay. Cool. At least I know what's there, and at least I know it runs. So, yes. Engines. If memory serves, the engines were fine. Thank you. I appreciate that. Well,
I
we're
mean, you
gonna
can
need-
go
Loading.
look at them.
Yeah.
It's
He's
been
still
a
gonna go
while.
check. He's still gonna go check them over.
Yeah, the engines are fucked.
Oh, son of a bitch. All right.
Sky lied to you when he said the engines were fine.
No, that tracks. That fucking tracks. All right. Well, I think I found my next project. I will also inform those that are there. Depending on how far we're looking to get this this broadcast of yours, we're gonna need a bigger antenna. Anybody know of a radio station we can steal an antenna from? Good. That's what I was hoping I'd hear.
What about the whole not doing crime thing?
Sara Bess is here, so I'm assuming she perked up at the idea of steal a radio antenna.
Oh yeah.
Right. And when, okay, I was gonna say because like when nobody speaks up, Jake looks relieved, and then realizes the one who openly declared theft is here, and goes, ugh.
Just give me an address. Tell me what it looks like.
I can tell you what it looks like. It's been a while since. And then Jake stops, and looks to Haley. Any chance Radio Tulane is still in service?
As far as I know, they shut it down. I haven't tried to get it back up and running, but
Well, if they're not broadcasting,
we could take some of the supplies from there.
well, we picked the interior pretty clean. But, and it's probably a big project. The antenna would definitely be a good start. I just have no idea how we're going to move it.
The city is
Why? How
technically
big
on
is it?
lockdown, so there's not a lot of people out to notice you moving a big fuck-off antenna, but it is still moving a big fuck-off antenna.
Yeah, absolutely. Which is why Jake looks extremely apprehensive.
Let's do
well,
it.
I'm going to pretend I didn't hear that. And I'm going to figure out what the hell Sky did to these motors. Okay. Break. That's something people say, right?
During sports.
Listen, I'm trying. Sports are not my thing.
Sweetie, sports are my thing. That's how I know.
Okay, good. Awesome. Wonderful. Great. I'm gonna, and he kind of just shuffles off. On the drive over, Brandon, or maybe when he shuffles off to the engines, is there cell reception out here?
Not perfectly, but I think you guys have a repeater set up, so possibly.
Okay. Before he starts to lose signal, he assumes that the broadcast was everywhere, but can I just confirm with somebody at a radio station in Central California that the voice took over most of the airwaves there as well?
Yes. There was a minor broadcast in various areas. It's been playing on repeat
Okay.
on certain channels.
Okay. I'm gonna have to check that when I get back. Okay. Yeah, we'll go take a look at the engines.
All right. Are you going to work on them?
I might make it worse. That's what I'm here for. So, yeah, I'm gonna take a stab at it.
All
I
right.
could probably help. Haley could probably help.
Probably not in any meaningful way. But if you want to roll Tinker, you may roll Tinker.
Okay. Huh. Fuck. Okay. Tinker. Oof.
So, this is where we can remember that you have passions.
Right.
Passions can be used to re-roll or flip a roll if this would play into one of your passions.
Perfect.
So you have. Do you see any of your passion here that you think would play into you being able to flip this into a success?
How about my fear of failure?
That sounds great. So, just right, flipped with fear underneath
Okay.
that, and if you notice by your face, your little
Yes.
fear icon
Well,
goes away.
Yes.
Why is my noble missing?
Because it was last session and I haven't redone it. So there you go, it's back.
Thanks.
All right, you are able to get the engines working.
Wonderful.
Maybe not perfect, but they're definitely going to be able to support this boat.
Okay. If we've got a mechanic, we might want to get somebody in here to check over my work. But I think they'll function.
The only person that we did have was Sky, but he's a little not
Busy?
available
Yes.
right
Yeah,
now.
I've been keeping track.
Haley mumbles under her breath, more than you even know.
Oh, what was that?
Hey, Haley,
Yeah?
did you ever figure out who the guy was in Mr. Saturday's body?
Oh no. Where? None of them's here.
What'd you say?
God. none of them's here. Like, Aoife, Serona, none of them's here, so she doesn't know where he is, like the body, but she knows who's within it.
Oh, you know where the body is. The body is back at Tulane. Not Tulane, sorry. At the towers.
God, he's probably too fucked up to help.
He's also the dude who fucked it up in the first place. He may not be the person you really want.
Yeah,
working
yeah.
on it.
Yeah, listen, I haven't. I know I left, but I still remember what he did. I really don't want him anywhere near my work.
No offense, but I don't want him involved in any of this. It's just better that way.
I'm not taking any offense.
I know that me and him were a little closer back then, but that's not how it is now.
Hey,
Regardless.
you don't gotta justify it to me.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
That does remind me. You have not seen Kat in a day or so, a few days.
I thought she went with Haley.
No, she's been busy. She's been holding an interrogation.
Ah, yeah.
Is that
Oh
something
my
you might want
God.
to talk to Jake about?
Listen, Jake.
Oh shit, what is it?
So, you remember that guy you were hanging around with a few months ago, right?
Jake, I'm really worried you're gonna. So just tell me that it's our old station manager. And I'm not talking about the man who broke my heart, and we'll be okay.
Right. Well, the old station. No, it's Zeke. He is currently being interrogated.
I need to sit down.
You are free to sit. Maybe you could, whenever you feel ready, maybe you could talk with him, see if he will open up to you.
What?
But he is working with the voice.
Yeah, we know
against
that.
us.
We know that, Haley. He's the one who hijacked the signal the first time.
But listen, maybe if you get him to open up, maybe we can figure out, the voice's weakness or something, get us more of an advantage, or maybe try to persuade him to be on our side. We need more people. I don't know. But he's not listening to me. He's not listening to Isobel. He's fighting Kat, who's currently interrogating him, and has been doing so for several days now. Maybe if you spoke to him, we could actually get something out of him.
Huh. What do you were there. You you saw how we were together. What makes you think he's gonna talk to me?
Because he currently thinks that you're dead, and he thinks that me and Isobel are the reason why you disappeared.
Jake raises an eyebrow. What? Why would
All
he
he
think...
knows. Let me ask you a question. Have you talked to him at all since you left?
No. They kind of took him into federal custody. I was pretty sure he was going away for a very long time.
Well, he didn't. And he thinks that you disappeared / possibly dead, and he thinks that Isobel and myself are to blame for it.
And you've gotten nothing from him. That's weird. He used to be a bragger. I mean,
Maybe we haven't necessarily gone about it the right way. But you are different. He holds great value to you. He misses you.
I'm not sure I believe that. Because if he cared about me, he wouldn't have done it in the first place.
Sometimes people do stupid things.
I know.
I'm
Let's
not
make sure we...
saying that he's, this great, so amazing guy who could do no wrong. I'm just saying that he does miss you and he does greatly value you, because he wouldn't have responded to me the way that he did when talking about you if he didn't care.
I hate this. I need you to... I hate this.
I know. I do too. You have no clue how much I hate this.
If it's gonna help you, and it's gonna help Izzy, I'll do it. But I'm not gonna like it.
I owe you.
I will remember that.
I don't even care if I have to scrounge up money to get you a really nice set of tools so you can continue tinkering with things, but I owe you big time. Thank you.
You're welcome. Let's just shut everything down now that we know it works. And you can drag me to the next place.
Okay.
Hey, did we by any chance, ever actually... Did y'all actually ever, finish the project? Like the pirate radio?
No,
Ah,
we didn't.
I mean, it's pretty clear. You can see by the half-finished state that this is in, they abandoned it soon after.
damn.
After you left, we didn't really have the passion to do it anymore.
I mean, there was a guy, you know.
So that means we're gonna have to do paperwork too.
We
Ish.
have Isobel and her father for that. I'm sure we'll get that taken care of.
All right.
Yeah, that's actually where Isabel is currently. She's off talking to her dad about paperwork.
Okay.
To get like ownership of the thing and things like that.
Okay. All right.
I gave you guys your call sign, and your thing, but we're gonna assume that you don't have them because no one remembers them. So when someone remembers and finds them, I'll check them off the list.
Did you say
It's sad that I
what?
remember them.
Oh,
What
you
is
remember
it?
them? What?
They are 100.7 FM WMPD. New Orleans.
Holy shit, look at that.
Hey, I watched the show.
All right.
And we can find a way to justify that narratively, or we can just say somebody else remembered it. But
I mean, you could say that you have gotten the paperwork there set up and you found it. It's like, no, it's all set up. It's here, you know. Isabel's putting some more final touches on things, or that comes in later. But yeah, no, you got it. Everyone should be very, very thankful to your friend here who has, you know, remembered
I'm
it. So
gonna
you don't
need you
have
to repeat that number one more time so I can write that shit down.
100.7 FM WNPD.
100.7. Did you say WMPFD?
WNPD. Nancy, Patrick, Dominic. I don't know why I chose those names.
All right. I have that written down in my book of notes. Sorry.
I have also added it to my notes.
I'm a super fan.
Indeed, and now you are back. But yes, so those two achievements will put you to 16% of getting the ship station up and running. So with that, would you mind if we went back and did a little Zeke discussion?
Go ahead.
AJ, you down for it?
Oh, wow. Sure.
Yeah.
Why is my heart racing?
Fit. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, let's go talk to the love of my life.
Yeah. You get led back into the room, into the terraces at Tulane, and led down into a sort of basement-y apartment area. It's not the basement apartment area where the other
The
people
drug
live.
lab is.
Yeah, not where the drug lab is. It's where the makeshift prison is. And in there, you are hearing a very familiar voice going, "We've been over this time and time and time again. I believe this. I believe you. But it still doesn't change the facts. I will never help you. Seeing you walk in, Haley, I'm assuming Kat kind of stands up, walks on over, and that is where you see this homeless-looking girl. I suppose she's a little more cleaned up now, but she still looks pretty ragged and a little drunk. She goes over to Haley. What are you doing, Haley?
I am going to give Kat a kiss and then say, "Thank you, kitty, but we can take it from here." And then she'll turn real quick.
Well, she kind of grabs you and she's like, "Look, I don't know. He is a tough nut to crack. All right? It's almost like he's got some kind of protection. He may be crazy, but I'm not thinking he's a nullimancer."
What do you think that he is?
I have no clue. He's stubborn, though.
Well, kitty, this is Jake. Jake is here to speak with him. Jake, this is Kat, my girlfriend.
Hi, Kat. Nice to meet you.
Not another Jake. I'm gonna go upstairs.
You
Any
go
fucking
take a
Jakes?
nap.
JJ's fine. Oh well.
Sorry, the other Jake, we love him, but he can be a bit of an asshole sometimes. But
Sure.
she will step out of your way so that way you can see the person before you.
It is
Jacob.
Zeke. He is chained with his sort of hands above his head, still in his semi-spiffy bow tie and all that.
Jake will step into the room, approach Zeke. Hey, babe, how you holding up? And he'll sort of
His
straighten
eyes just sort of
Zeke's tie.
shoot up as he looks at you, and he goes, "No, can't be."
Yeah. Yeah,
You're dead.
I might as well be. Thought I was gonna die after the whole thing at Tulane.
He just starts kind of like laughing. You're not dead. Oh, it's great. Help me out of here.
Sure. Any idea who has the key?
I don't know. You were always good with your hands.
Jake smiles. Still am. He'll lower his voice and not turn around. Is Haley still standing in the doorway?
He kind of looks over at you, and then he nods.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. No, we can handle this. She's probably sticking around till she gets what's she looking for? Zeke, why Why did they bring me down here to talk to you?
They're probably trying to get me to break.
Break?
They don't know what I've been through.
What have you been through? See,
So much, but it's all almost worth it. Look, that other one, she was trying to fill my head with all sorts of nonsense. I just need to keep focused on the truth.
What? Jake will look over his shoulder at Haley and then look back. What's the truth, Zeke?
That the world would be a better place without magic.
That's what the voice said this morning.
He's right.
But wasn't the world, wasn't the world fine before? I mean, we were good. Zeke, we were really good. It was good, wasn't it?
You didn't know. It's hard to speak about. I've been through things. I know. I may have come from a more privileged upbringing. There were struggles too. Things that I don't really want to talk about. Because everything's going to be better. You're here now. Everything is going to be better.
Yeah. Yeah. I think we just got to get you out of here. I don't know how to do this. Zeke, not with Haley watching me. I'm good. Not that good.
I don't know what else to do then.
Just well, obviously you're obviously too good to break. From what I can tell, they've been working on you a while, so
Nothing I haven't handled before.
Wait, you've done this before? Zeke, you've been through this before? What?
I'd rather not talk about it.
Zeke, come on. I can't help you if you don't tell me what's going on.
Roll me
Please.
connect.
Son of a bitch. Alright.
I mean, that is apparently on NRA member.
Yes, it is. Just so fucking low. Yeah, alright, let's make this interesting.
Shit.
Yeah, that's a 66.
Is there anything you can use to re-roll it? Any of your passions come into play?
I'm trying to be clever about this, and I just don't think I have it.
Would you care to get help from the peanut gallery?
That would be spectacular.
What's your passions?
Fear is self-failure. Noble, keeping my promises. Rage is dishonesty.
He's hiding.
You're
things from
keeping
you.
your. Yeah, he's hiding something.
He's
It's a lie of
withholding-
omission, dishonesty.
All right, I didn't see it that way. You're absolutely right. All right. Flipping it won't
Just
help,
say
so
Re-roll with rage, and then re-roll,
reroll with rage. Okay. You want that in the chat first before I reroll?
Yes, please.
Okay. Why did I choose NRA? I have to use the same roll, yeah? I'm gonna take that.
I mean,
as a
if you would like to do your straight violence instead, you can do your straight connect instead. You can do that.
okay. That's all right. That's probably
Because that's a 60.
it is.
Do you have him as one of your relationships?
Mm,
He probably should be your favorite at 45, but you have another
yeah,
NPC.
yeah, yeah. Because none of this change. I mean, like my protege, not around anymore. And technically the outcasts were everybody but Zeke. So, all right, here we go. Oh, son of a gun. There we go. Connect. Oh, 55. Doesn't matter.
He looks at you, just kind of shakes his head. Not here. There's too many people who can hear. But I promise you, I'll let you know when no one else will overhear.
Okay. I'll be back. Jake is going to lean in and kiss Zeke and then turn on his heels and head for Haley.
All right, and he goes, "I love you," he says as you walk away.
That was a bad idea, Haley. That was a really bad idea.
It's figured
So are you-
that if he. She's gonna take him out into the hallway and like close the door behind them before she continues. she'll walk further down and still keep in a low voice, just kind of like, I'm sorry. I thought that if we could get him to open up a little bit, it might be useful.
Yeah. Yeah. Good old Jake. Just a tool for everybody else to use.
You had every right to say no to coming
Could-
out here to that. I was never going to force you to do something that you didn't want to do. I asked and you could have said no. And I would have said, okay, there are other options. There are other things that can be done.
Haley, do you honestly believe that? It's not a trap. I'm genuinely curious. Did you really think that you could come to me, tell me that you and Izzy, two of the most important people in my life, needed my help, and I would say no? Of course I was going to be here. I'm willing to sit in a room with drug dealers and gangsters because you need my help. Of course I'm always going to be here for you. And I will always do what you ask me to do because I'm not strong enough to build my own relationships. And I'm not strong enough to be alone. So I'm here till the end. To the bitter end. Whatever it takes. We're going to stop the voice. But I'm probably going to do some regrettable things.
Honestly, all of us here have done some regrettable things. But you will not be alone. And if you were to ever need me for anything, help you do anything, I would.
That time may come sooner than you or I hope.
I guarantee it.
All right, this is getting too heavy for me.
Okay.
Movie? What's oh no, the whole city's locked down. They're open coffee
Netflix
shops?
is still a thing. We can watch a Netflix movie to give you a quick break.
Just not a rom-com. I can't take one of those right now.
Okay, you can choose.
Yes.
Cause right now, Jake deserves a break.
Yeah. So we're gonna give Jake a break. And we're gonna ask Steph.
Yep.
Do we want to do heroin or a grand antenna heist?
Probably heroin first.
Heroin first it
Win.
is.
What a statement.
These are sentences that I never thought I'd hear out of friends, and the words "let's do heroin" were never words I thought I'd ever say together.
Not just let's do heroin. No. Let's do heroin first.
Let's do heroin first.
Then let's go
This is
steal a
coffee in
radio
this
antenna.
house. Let's do heroin and then steal a radio antenna.
Let's do hood rat shit with my friends.
Jesus.
All right, so
I'm
Let's
glad I
commit
can
several
enrich your
crimes.
lives.
that shifts us over to Mercedes. Mercedes, you have the floor.
So Mercedes is gonna have Anthony, sit down and probably like a ratty armchair or whatever,
Mm-hmm.
and then just kind
Oh.
of like consider him. Tilly, why didn't you do this sooner?
I don't know about magical heroin. I didn't know about anything when you did it.
From the sounds of it, it doesn't sound like it's magical heroin.
Oh no, it's magical heroin.
It is purity.
It sure is something.
Ray kind of speaks up and is like, that's partially my fault because I was holding your purse for the majority.
Is that why my UPS is gone?
Because that one, she pointed to Tilly, took it and then licked the floor.
We
Oh, yeah, that was
we
fun.
don't have to keep mentioning the floor. We don't have to keep doing that. I took your UPS. If I owe you something, I owe you something. Just let me know. Goddamn, it was trying to find you. Can we just get back to the task at hand? I don't want to talk about licking the floor.
What did the floor tell you?
Oddly enough, that we got an ID and shit out of it. You'd be surprised. Somehow I completely failed at my life again, and still got us something.
They
It's
managed to
because-
suck up a card.
It was a card that got us to an apartment that got us to name, or something along those lines.
That's because if you ask, the universe provides.
Well, I got high and I asked it, and it still did it, I guess.
All right, let's shoot you up.
Oh my god.
God.
All right. I'm gonna roll speeds.
All right. All right, so first things first, as you all get all ready there. Steph,
Yep.
odds are even.
Odds.
You shoot him up with heroin. It is purely mundane.
No.
Okay.
God.
I hate it.
So after she does it, she probably like crouches down on the floor and just kind of like watches him intently.
You're fairly certain this should work, but you think that the magical interference of the, giant anti-magic bubble may have caused some problems.
Hmm.
I think it's working. Is it working? I think it's working.
Why is
Mercedes
nothing
is gonna
happening?
get up and kind of like start feeling Anthony's face and head,
You have
neck
nice
and shoulders. No, I don't think it's working. I mean, it's working, it's just not working.
Have you
It's not
considered
working the way
removing
we
your
want it.
nails?
What was your question?
Have you considered removing your nails? Your hand would be so smooth.
Yeah, it's definitely working.
She kind of like takes her hands back and like considers her nails.
Chili puts a hand on your hands and like puts them by your side, like, no.
Hmm.
Right, say it is, says Ray. What do we do now?
I live a parasite-free life.
I can do it again.
That feels lethal.
Please, please.
I don't know where the
Not-
next immediate Narcan dose is. I don't like that plan.
It's right here, and she pulls like 2 out of her purse.
Oh, good, thank God. But like, also like, don't though.
You think I do as many drugs as I do when I don't carry this shit with me? Really, mostly it's for the rest of you. I know my body. My body is full of magic. It is pure. It is goodness.
So I'll take
Yes,
some goodness.
yes, dear. Yes, dear, but it's not working right now the way we want it. And she gestures at Anthony.
You're so negative.
You're so high.
Maybe it's not working, and she's gonna kind of like walk over to Tilly because she puts her hands on your shoulder. You're not believing.
You don't believe?
Oh.
Oh, honey.
Anthony.
You have to believe I'll get better.
I believe you'll get better. I just believe that unless you're seeing some ponies right now, it's not working.
There's ponies?
No, there's definitely ponies in the room.
Ugh,
He's
there's
looking
ponies
right at
I mean, at least, you know, it didn't do the other thing, and she doesn't want to say it because she doesn't want to influence the trip.
What's the other thing? Tell me in spritzels.
You what? What was that
Spritzels.
last name?
The pony.
Spritzels?
Spritzels.
Spitzel's the pony?
Mercedes, how long does the high last?
Hold on, let Steph check Wikipedia.
Mercedes just shrugs.
No, Mercedes would have an answer. Steph did not have it on hand. I don't know, 4 or 5 hours.
Oh my god. And is that how long it's completely out of his system? Or is that just when the high is gone?
So, really, it never leaves your system. His soul has been touched.
Sweetie, what I'm asking is, once the high is gone, are you able to try it again without immediately overdosing him?
Do I have to roll for Tilly to recall a drug fact?
If she wants to.
Also
Okay,
kind of want to roll this because I am a nurse.
what is that? It's probably medical, isn't it? Can God confirm a medical?
God? Are you there, God?
It's
I
me,
said,
Tilly.
She can roll knowledge.
Oh, knowledge.
Hello, God, can you hear me? Oh, yeah, that's a success right there for me.
Reylen was a nurse?
Wait, hold on.
Yeah, she has a literal identity called nursing school student, and
Sure.
it's her her goal mark or whatever is hold please 64%. So yes,
Sure.
she knows the things.
All right. We'll wait till
I was just gonna say, hold on. I just want to know if she knows now. I know how long. Drug.
All right, you know better than her. So, what are you telling?
Who, Raylan or me?
You're the one who has the higher score.
Oh shit! I didn't know how how that worked. Anyway, it's 48 hours. It'll stay in his system and be detectable for 48 hours. That's at least what talks say. And I've had to do a few of those.
If he gets like a hair follicle test done, it can show up for months.
Spritzels want spaghetti.
Oh my god. Are you hungry, buddy?
Not me, the pony.
Okay.
I'm
We'll-
still full on breakfast.
Okay. I mean, for a urine and a blood, it'll show for 48.
So what are you
But-
guys doing?
I mean, but users usually shoot up far more often than that, but we don't want to get him on it. Excuse me, blood for 5 to 6 hours.
Tony, please make me a fitness roll.
Oh no.
Please keep in mind you're at a minus 40.
Oof.
1 sec. What if the minus 40 puts me to 0? Hang on, let me see. That's with use my identity. Hang on 1 second. Let me see if my fitness is better. Okay, we'll just roll straight fitness then.
I mean, at least, if nothing else, Anthony isn't feeling any pain right now.
I mean, yeah, I guess, but also, oh no.
Oh,
Yeah, no,
God.
I'm resisting.
So Javi,
Aye.
you want this drug in your life.
I'm addicted. Not gonna have
Addicted is such a
consequences.
strong word.
Not a consequence right now, but it will be a consequence in 24 hours.
You're gonna have to be tied down and withdrawed after this.
You know, that could kill him too. We'd have to get him on
Mercedes
something else.
is
think
gonna
it
check
means
her
more
watch.
dates with Mercedes.
What?
I think it means more dates with Mercedes.
Are we saying it's probably been like 20 or so minutes since I... Okay. Well, half of it should be out of his system by now.
Really?
Yeah, the half-life is like less than 5 minutes.
God, this is so much trouble to go through for that little.
Are you
I
trying
probably
him
should
again?
have asked this before, but you're not on any, like, poisonous antidepressants or any pharmaceutical benzodiazepines, are you?
We've killed a man. We've killed a man in the basement. God.
You mean the happy pills?
Yeah.
Yes, the ones from Big Pharma that are full of poison.
Oh, yeah, I took a few of those before I got here, but I haven't had access to them since I've been here.
Okay, good, then it's fine.
Oh my god.
Tilly's
Please have
staring at Mercedes.
mercy.
In the most stressful way she's ever stared at her.
What are you guys doing? Tony has not been cured.
Alright.
Antonio may now be an addict.
Narcan's not gonna help this shit.
Would you feel better if we waited an hour before I gave him the next one?
Oh my god. I would say
Do
like
you
more
need
like
more
2.
Xanax, Tilly?
God, maybe. I don't know. I was never on it to begin with. I'm seeing a point here. That does not change this situation.
So are we trying this again?
No.
God. I'd prefer to give him at least 2 hours, but that's just me being
Okay, we can hand
a
wave.
weirdo.
The
Yeah.
question is, are we trying this again?
Hit him again.
Okay.
I say hit him again.
All right, call it again, Steph. Odds are even.
Peanut Gallery.
Go with it again. I don't think it'll repeat. That's what I do.
Alright, we're gonna stick with odds. The odds are in our favor.
It's a real dose.
Hell yeah.
Double dosing him pushes this through, which means I need you to make me a fitness roll.
Don't I have to roll? Okay.
This is Jeremy's work. You didn't make this, did you? Oh.
Yeah,
Never
I'm
mind.
right now I'm using what I have on me.
You need to make one for the previous one also.
You can see just Ray quietly praying to God.
That one worked. Now make one for this one. All right. No, both of them work.
Thank you.
Oh, don't thank her yet. She just stole 2 rolls for Tony.
For Tony.
And Antonio.
You can do it, Anthony.
Anthony.
We believe in you.
We need you to make now, Steph. Please, before we do this, could you post the effects in here so everyone is aware of what is going on? He makes this roll.
I am so stressed right now.
I'm still at my -40 though, which is the big fucking
I'm
problem.
Yeah.
shaking.
I'm
Neg 40
very
takes-
stressed.
Okay. Okay.
Shall I read it for Twitch World?
Yes.
When this dose of heroin is injected or snorted, it resets the taker to his.
Oh, just read the roll.
Okay. Anyone who rides Saturn's horse needs to make a fitness roll. The result of the roll indicates additional effects. Matched fail or a fumble, instant death. Simple failure, coma for a couple days, which results in a helplessness 10 stress check and a loss of 5 points off of all identities that substitute for fitness. Simple or matched success has no additional effects. Critical success. The ingester immediately dies and then remains dead for 3 minutes and 33 seconds. They wake up with 2 failed notches and 2 hard notches in the violence gauge, but no idea how they got them. And from that point on, you can clearly see and hear any demons.
So Tony
Holy shit.
and Anthony, please, my friend, make me your fitness roll.
I'm in a coma.
I'm
Well,
gonna
I know.
scream.
I could use I want to make a difference.
you could let me go, and I would.
I want to resist the coma, because if I'm in the coma, I'm not there for the voice in this confrontation, which is happening very shortly. I'm
Sure.
going to use my noble passion to reroll.
All right, reroll with Noble and give me a reroll.
Success.
Woo!
Holy fuck!
Wow.
God, he's done it! Holy shit, he's done it.
Tony, you feel the drugs coursing through you, alright? Getting a second dose of heroin in this short of time means, yeah, no, you're super addicted to heroin.
Oh, great.
This feels better than anything you've ever felt before.
Oh yeah, it does.
As the weight that has been sort of slowly draining the health out of you is, you just feel it, you almost hear it screaming as it dies. And you're just like, oh, now your energy doesn't immediately come back to you. You will, each night you sleep, you will lose 10% off the penalty. But congratulations, guys. You've effectively saved Anthony.
Yes.
Huzzah! Vivat! Vivat!
On that note, it is now nearly midnight. So, for those of you who failed identity rolls and have checks, if you'd like to up your identities, that's great. If you don't have them for your characters, that's fine. I hope everyone enjoyed game, and I hope everyone will be ready for the next game on the 6th, where we will continue this and get ever closer in this, well, what is now the evening. April 26th evening, as you will start in probably on the morning of the 30th, with 1 day remaining.
What'd you get?
Mhm.
All right. This was a pretty good session. There's a lot of interesting stuff there, guys. Good stuff.
Was
Holy
Dive.
crap. That was amazing.
That was pretty cool. Good roll, Javi. Good roll.
It's good roll, yes.
Good roll.
Good dice.
No, everyone did really well this session. It was a very good, productive session. And thank you, Brandon, for writing out a list of things for us, because that really helped just kind of set it in stone what we could do.
Yeah.
Now,
AJ,
please keep in mind, you guys are behind. You're only on 16%. You gotta get this shit done.
yeah.
Any of you want to try to get shit done in the meantime, in the time you have between games, you're welcome to do that. You're welcome to do it in a scene. Type it up, send it out. Also, particularly if you guys are wanting to make something that you want to air on the thing, writing it out ahead of it, and then coming up and saying, this is the speech that my character would give about a thing. That's what I'm gonna need, instead of just saying my character makes a speech.
Yeah. Fair enough. AJ, thanks for joining us. You were awesome today.
Yeah.
You were awesome
Thanks for having me.
Dude, those scenes, oh man. The scenes with Zeke and with Haley there, I was just glued to the screen, man. That was good stuff.
Yeah, ripped my heart out.
I'm sorry that your reintroduction was crazed high Mercedes.
I
And technical difficulties of I can't hear the GM.
Yeah, that was
Can't
that was,
hear
that was a
God.
good one.
AJ, do you have anything you want to shout out that I should add to the list? Any links or anything?
Hey, I know we're on hiatus, but seriously, go check out Changeling the Lost, 7 Years Bad Luck over on AWiseManOnce. I hear it's a pretty good show. So definitely keep an eye out for that, because that's
I'll have to upload it to the archive now.
yeah, that's
And there
that's
may
definitely
be a
thing.
hiatus game. Maybe.
Oh. This is news to me. No, I don't really have a whole lot of links yet. I got some things in the works. When they come out, I'm more than willing to share. Other than that, it's the holiday season, so tell somebody you care about that you love them. Give somebody a hug. There's not enough kindness in the world, and I could just use more.
That's awesome, man.
Indeed. Well, I love you all, and I want to thank you all for a wonderful session. You are all wonderful people, and I look forward to doing this next time here on RamblinManTV with Megawatts Hornets.
All right. Check out twitch.tv/AWiseManOnce. Check out Wiseman Archives on YouTube, right?
Yeah, something like that.
If
something like
if you're watching on YouTube, all these links will be down in the description down below. You can also, if you like Tilly here, you can check out Instagram, TikTok, and ko-fi.com/AceofWandsDesigns. Here. Boom. Here's the links for that stuff. It's been a while, guys, since I've done this. Here's the links for Brandon's Twitch. Go check them out. Is that it? Is that all the links I have? Guys, help me. I'm
I think
drowning.
that's everything.
I
One of
believe
these
as well.
days, I should come up with dice for you to do a giveaway with.
Ooh,
That would
that'd
be
be
cool.
fun.
Yeah, that would be cool. Yeah. All right.
Lucky Cat Designs.
Lucky Cat Dice Designs on Etsy and TikTok.
Lucky
She does
Cat.
good shit.
Lucky Cat Designs.
Give
Dice Designs.
Lucky Dice Designs. Okay. Lucky Dice Designs.
Lucky
Lucky
Cat Dice
Cat
Design.
Lucky
Dice
Cat
Designs.
Dice Designs. All right. All right. All right.
make him a link.
Yeah, make me the link.
Rubber baby buggy bumper.
I will
Rubber
add
baby
it.
buggy bumper.
I will
Why did Vita Benjamin?
make me a link. I will
Wait a
add
minute,
it-
Benjamin!
I will add it to the description for all the videos. You can find me
So
on
much
RamblinManTV
chaos.
on all the things. I'm on Twitch, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, sort of. TikTok, kind of. Rumble, Minds. I'll see you guys later. Thanks for watching. Always a pleasure playing with you guys. Y'all all did great tonight. Everybody have a very Merry Christmas and Happy Holiday and awesome New Year. Love all you folks. Take care. We'll see you next time.
Love you.
All right,
Love you, bye.
Bye, guys.